How's it going, guys? This is Halcyon, and I'm here with yet another OU battle. This is just regular standard OU, after my embarrassing PS Live yesterday. I decided that I needed a challenge, and so um, I used a stall team that I've been working on, actually in-game. I've been breeding this stall team, um, and I thought, you know what, I'll just try to use that on the ladder, see how well it does. And stall is really, really hard to pull off um, in this gen. There's just so many things that make it incredibly difficult. All this like insanely powerful Pokemon just running around. Mega Kangaskhan being one of them. Lucario is another big stall breaker. But anyway, figured that I would use this stall team. Get a nice change of pace. You know how it is. Anyway, so let's get right into it. So he leads off with his Breloom, and I lead off with my Ferrothorn. And can we just hold on a second? Because that dude has a motherfucking Justice League themed team. That's amazing. He's got Flash. Oh my god, I love this guy. I am a huge fan of comics. Anyway, so I just go right for my Stealth Rocks because I know I'm going to need them in this match, just because of that Volcarona and the Crobat too. And just in case the Breloom or the Mamoswine has a sash, I want to break it. So I just go into my Chansey as he Fiery Dances. It doesn't do anything, and then I'm going to go for the Toxic in case he wants to try to set up on me. But he doesn't. He goes out into his Crobat, and I'm thinking it's just going to Devog. Nothing I can do about that, but I can switch into my Kangaskhan, try to get some damage on something. I end up going for the Power-Up Punch, thinking he would switch in his Aegislash, but he does not. He switches in his Rotom-Wash, and so I get the +1. I'm going to Mega Evolve, go for the return, but he's faster, and he burns me, and that sucks. I really didn't think that he would be faster than me. I didn't think he would be faster at all, but I guess he's running speed on his Rotom-Wash. But anyway, so I'm just going to switch out. I'm going to go right into my Chansey. There's not a whole lot Rotom-Wash can do. He is into his Aegislash, and I guess he predicted a Rotom-Wash switch, but I'm just going to use the Aromatherapy, try to get that burn off of my Kangaskhan. I was going to go for the Iron Head. It's not going to do shit to my Mandiboss. Mandiboss is amazing right now. It's such a good counter to Aegislash. So I just go right for the Foul Play, trying to catch whatever switches in. I end up killing the Rotom-Wash, which is awesome for me. He goes into his Green Lantern, the Mamoswine, and I'm going right into my Rotom-Wash. I don't want to play around at all. He sets up his Stealth Rocks. That's not too bad. We both have Defoggers, so I'm sure they won't last. I just go right for the Hydro Pump, because again, I don't want to fool around. He switches into his Crobat, and I don't know why, because he just switches right out into his Breloom right after. I think he definitely should have switched into Breloom first. I guess he was fearing the Will-O-Wisp, but anyway. So I just go right into my Ferrothorn, because he can't put me to sleep, but then I find out that he's the Toxic Orb set, which is weird. I haven't seen any of those in this gen. I'm just going to set up my Stealth Rocks, though. I am not super worried. He can't put me to sleep. But that Drain Punch did way too much, and I didn't think he would have it. I thought maybe he'd be Sub-Punch or something, but I switched into my Clefable, and here I'm sad because he's faster, and he's able to put me to sleep with Spore, which means I won't be able to hit him. Here, he's going to make a misplay and go for the Leech Seed, which is stupid because he can't really do anything to me. And I'm just going to go for the Moonblast, doing a nice 63% to that defensive Breloom, which is awesome. But he's just going to go right for the Spore again, and I'm not going to get the first turn Wake this time. And he's just getting his health back up, and that's not good for me. So he switches out into his Aegislash. I go for the Wake again. I don't get it. So I'm just going to go right into my Mandiboss. I don't want to fool around with this Aegislash. It's too powerful. But he goes for the Iron Head. Doesn't look like it's going to 2-hit KO me. I'm going to be able to get off the roost. But here, I knew he was going to switch in Mamoswine. So I went for the Foul Play, thinking that it would kill him. But Mamoswine is a bulky motherfucker. And he takes that Foul Play decently well. And that's not good for me because I still need these Stealth Rocks off. Or Mandiboss is not going to be able to counter that Aegislash at all. Anyway, so he switches into his Breloom, predicting me to switch in my Rotom-Wash, I guess. I just go for the Volt Switch, and I don't know what I was thinking here. I really don't. Maybe I forgot that Clefable was asleep and I thought he would Spore or something, but I switch into Mandiboss, That was a really, really big misplay, but anyway, I'm just gonna go right into, I think, my Kangaskhan. Yeah, my Kangaskhan right here. And I'm gonna go for the nice safe return. I'm not trying to fool around with this, not trying to predict Aegislash switches or anything. I'm just going right for the return. Here he's gonna go into his Crobat, and once again, I'm just gonna go right for the return. I didn't want him to roost up on me, and if neither of us have Stealth Rocks, that's fine by me. I'm not really worried about his Volcarona anymore, but I thought he would attack me, and he doesn't. So he gets off his rocks, which sucks for me. Should have just gone for the return, but I didn't. Now he sends in his Volcarona, but that's fine. I still have Chansey. There's not a whole lot he can do to me. Try to set up, but in regular OU he can't get Giga Drain, so I don't think he can beat me. So here I'm just going to heal up because I want to be at full health. Even if he decides to Quiver Dance, I can Toxic him later. And here I'm going to switch into my Rotom-W because the chances of him going on using a Shadow Ball on my Chansey is not high. But here I thought he would try to switch into his Volcarona to take the Will-O-Wisp, and he doesn't. He actually King Shields, so that was risky. He definitely could have gotten burned, but I just burned him this turn. And he goes for the Iron Head. I guess he was predicting my Chansey switch, but I had no reason to do that. Just go right for the Will-O-Wisp, burn this thing, which is awesome. At this point, there's like nothing he can do. My Chansey walls both of his Pokemon. Even an Aegislash, if it's burned, is not going to be doing that much to Chansey, even with Iron Head. But he goes right for the Shadow Ball. Predictable. I would have done the same thing, but yeah, he's not going to win. He knows this, so he just forfeits. And that's fine, that's fine. I understand that. Stall can sometimes be a little bit boring at the end when you know you're going to lose, but it still takes like 20 turns to get there. But anyway, that was the match. I thought it was really fun. I enjoy Stall. I don't really... Some of you who know me on the forums might not know it, but I actually play Stall a decent amount. And I really like it. It's a really cool playstyle. I wish it was more viable, but it's really, really hard, especially now in 6th gen. Like, I thought it was hard in 5th gen to build Stall teams, but holy shit, it is just ridiculous. You got Aegislash, you got the Charizard forms are both huge pains in the ass to stall. You've got like fucking Mega Kangaskhan and Mega Lucario that just rip it apart. Mega Lucario in particular, it just runs right through this team. There's nothing I can do to stop it. The best thing I can do is like wear it down with like the physical variants. I can wear down with like Ferrothorn, and then try to beat them with Clefable, because usually I wasn't in this match, but usually I run Unaware Clefable, and sometimes I can hit them with a Moonblast as they try to set up, or like even if they Bullet Punch, it's not going to kill me if I'm at full health, and I can hit them decently hard with Moonblast. But special variants absolutely destroy me. There's nothing I can do. It's like 6-0 easily. But anyway, that was the match. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys later.